You know me, yeah? I don't like love money to a point where I'm now
You
gonna...
don't?
Well, I really don't. So to a
You do
point,
love bread, but not like
not
love
to,
bread.
not to the point where I'm gonna do stuff for it. You know what I'm trying to say? So for me, it's like my private life for a reason. I feel like I sin privately, and whenever I sin, I try to make tawbah, ask for forgiveness in private as well. So I feel like it's private for a reason. God's made it this setup for a reason. So I'm not gonna try and change it and now tell people to watch my shit just to make 100 mil. Like that's crazy. Like it's not that deep for me. So I'm gonna completely avoid.
Well, I'm running it up, man. Production companies out there.
I need to stop swearing. I'm fasting as well. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, actually, separately now, I genuinely wouldn't. I wouldn't do that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
because
man.
100 mil that's
life changing.
Generational. Can I ask you guys, what's one thought that keeps you up at night?
I sleep so well, bro.
He does.
I hate overthinking. I used to be an overthinker. That's one thing that I worked on and I generally have improved on. I'm a big but then that's because for me, I was like, I don't know who it was that told me the quote, but it was like along the lines, I don't know verbatim, but there's no point of overthinking because you don't want to live it twice or something like that.
Yeah, right.
Along the lines of, like, for example, overthinking the whole situation. Say, for example, now you've got a doctor's appointment where you're taking out your tooth next week, right? For me, it's like I try my best to not overthink about a situation because in my head I'm like, it's out of my control, it's in God's hands. Whatever happens, it's gonna happen regardless.
There'll be certain times, I'm in the party, I'm just looking around and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here, bro? Or there's even been times I'm on a date and my intention is to clock. And I'm like, why the fuck am I sat here? Know what I mean? But
you are subject to other forces, though.
But do you know what I love? Do you know what I take from that? I'm not, as much as I say man's in the darkness, I'm not. You see someone that's in the dark, they wouldn't have those thoughts, you know?
Of course.
Like they wouldn't think, wow, what am I doing? Even though cool matting is a little bit constant, I'm just happy enough that those thoughts are here. And that's because God's within, man. Do you get what I'm saying? I feel like the second I stop thinking like that, cheerio, I've gone to Katie. As of now, though, with him.
So that means I'm so far away from them and I'm so bad as a person. Like, bro, there's gonna be people that are worse than you. There's gonna be people that are better than you. I feel like all you can do is compare yourself to yourself. You know what I mean? So there's times in your life where you might have been at a better version, but there's also times in your life where you're at a worse version. When you were drinking all the time, when you were smoking weed all the time, you don't do that anymore. You don't smoke anyway. That's what I can vouch for. So it's like, also, look at the good things you've done as well, man, and how much you help your family. Like, you don't always just think, because you've got these bad habits, I'm a bad person.
But I don't think I'm a bad person, but I'm like you in terms of like, I'm my harshest critic.
Yeah, as
like,
you should be.
I need to be the best version of myself so I can be close with God, and I know that, but I'm just not doing it. I need to get back to loving it again and serving God. It's got deep. Swiftly moving on. I know there's a question you wanted to ask me.
Can I pose you both a question?
Yeah, go on.
Chunks has got one for me as well, but let's hear yours first.
£100 million, right on the table, just there. But your family have to be able to watch back any part of your life, so they can just, like you can literally scrub through and go, I think I'll watch this bit.
Done.
You know me, yeah? I don't like love money to a point where I'm now
You
gonna...
don't?
Well, I really don't. So
You do love bread, but not like love bread.
Not to the point where I'm gonna do stuff for it. You know what I'm trying to say? So for me, it's like my private life for a reason. I feel like I sin privately, and whenever I sin, I try to make tawbah, ask for forgiveness in private as well. So I feel like it's private for a reason. God's made it this setup for a reason. So I'm not gonna try and change it and now tell people to watch my shit just to make 100 mil. Like, I think that's crazy. Like, it's not that deep for me. So I'm gonna completely avoid.
Well, I'm running it up, man. Production companies out there.
I need to stop swearing. I'm fasting as well. I'm sorry about that, guys. But yeah, actually, separately now, I genuinely wouldn't. I wouldn't do that.
Interesting.
Yeah,
because
man.
100 mil that's
life changing.
Generational.
In terms of your relationship with God.
Yes. So I feel like it was more of a vibe of, alhamdulillah, I managed to be invited again to, you know what I mean, God's house, and it was an incredible feeling, of course. And we have a group called Aki Navies, like the boys them. You get it? So this year we were lucky to invite new people into the group.
Who was the new people?
We had Darkest Man.
Lovely.
We had M Huncho. And we had Anwar Hadid. So you know Bella Hadid, Gigi Hadid.
Educate me. Have I maybe seen them?
Yes, they definitely have. They are supermodels, probably the biggest models in the world, especially Bella, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, I don't know much about the Hadids, but I just do know that they are humongous.
Oh, this guy?
Yes, this is Anwar Hadid. All right, Bella Hadid. And let's see if you know her.
Maybe I think for your birthday, you don't ask for a physical gift, you ask for an emotional
Just that
gift.
mine for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay cool, man. That's a good one, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, bad reputation I've got though. Hand on heart, I can admit that as a man. There's 2 things I don't like about myself. Oh, this is a good question for you too. 2 things I don't like about myself, yeah? One is
Lying on your friend's name.
Hold on, I interrupt people a lot when they're speaking.
Yeah, well, that's a problem for me
But
too.
it's because I'm passionate.
Do you suit up for church and like go looking?
Yeah and no. Sometimes yeah and no.
That's my favourite part of London. Like watching everyone go to church
To
on a Sunday.
church, yeah.
I literally, you go on the tube on a Sunday and there's just like a family, they look immaculate. Like they
Yeah.
get, the way I would get for a wedding, they get every Sunday.
Yeah, I make sure I look clean, but I think when I was younger more, it was put on shirt, blazer, trouser. But nah, just make sure I'm clean and presentable.